Davey, huge win.
Big win. I thought we dominated the game. Pretty much most of the control in the game, to be honest. Created some very, very good chances. I thought first 15 minutes they were lucky not to be 2 or 3 down. There's a wonder save for Reece. Because it's Livy TV, I think Reece has got to score. It's a good strike, but it's a great save. But there's a couple of... We actually probably scored for a poor contact for Tetty. Like, he's there and because he gets his head on for Reece. There's one that just goes over the bar, the keeper saves as well.
He kind of juggled it over almost.
And then there's obviously that chance, and Tetty scores his header as well. So I thought we actually scored the first goal with the weakest opportunity, and the keeper had a couple of big saves. I thought we started the game really, really well. I was really, really pleased for the players.
Genuinely could have been 3 up after 20 minutes.
I was desperate to be 3 up after 20 minutes. I just wanted to sit in that seat and enjoy a game of football instead of at the side all the time.
Well, side note quickly, I've asked people this before, would you rather be 3 up at half time or score a last minute winner?
3 up at half time, me personally. 3 up. I love last minute winners. They're normally against us last year, to be fair. But I would rather have a wee bit more... I think 1 gives you a bit of control in the game. 2, you feel a wee bit more comfortable. But 3, you kind of know that you should go on and pick the 3 points up. Then you can relax a wee bit. But I think then you can see the players relax a wee bit when you get into that kind of situation. But I thought it was a dominating performance with 17 shots, something along the lines. Looking at the negatives of it, I think we've got to do a wee bit better in terms of the counter. I think we've got to look after the ball, make better decisions. Again, but that's me being really, really pedantic there. I thought the players should take Shu's credit. It's another clean sheet. We got 7 clean sheets last year. 7 clean sheets in total. That's us now sitting on 8 after 16 games. We've got the same number of set plays scored in terms of last year, and we've got 15% of set plays scored against us. So all the data's fallen in our favour, and that's testament to the staff at the club. And I'm not looking at me, staff, coaches, and the players at the club. I think they've really, really kicked on. I think you guys must be able to see a big difference in the progress if you go and look at use the Spartans game here to where we are now as a group. That group's really gelling. Stephen Kelly picked up a wee hamstring injury. Reece came in. I think Reece has been brilliant. Stephen goes on, he has 2 great chances. So it's a really, really strong group there. And they all know what's required of them on a daily basis, and they apply themselves. It's a really good, honest group.
Let's touch on the clean sheets. It's obviously a defensive kind of unit and everybody contributes towards that, but Jerome Pryor's come in and made a huge difference as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think the biggest difference is getting rid of Stretch. So we managed to get rid of, and this can go out by the way, getting rid of Stretch has helped us massively. That's really helped with the clean sheets. Cheers Stretch. Nah, I'm only kidding. Potts has been amazing. To be fair, I think Jerome shouldn't be at Livingston. He's one of these fines that we find. We kind of gamble on them, some of them work, some of them don't, but I think he's just really, really kicked on. Really kicked on. He's so calm, he's so good in the ball. He's actually he's a bit mad. He's got a bit of Cantona about him, honestly. I swear. In training, boys are shooting and stuff like that. He's kicking posts, his hat's getting thrown away, and the boys are all winding him up now, and I'm doing shooting drills for about 4 yards just to annoy him, and he's saying he should be saving them, but he's got that desire to keep the ball at the net. And I think the language barrier, he speaks half decent English, but the language barrier encourages him to talk even more. That was one thing I was always on at Shamala about communicating. Jerome, I think because he's aware, it makes him communicate more, and it really, really helps the group at the back. And
so it helps us defensively and offensively though, doesn't it? Because his distribution, left foot, right foot, he can clip them, he can zing them, He's got the second best left foot at the club. I tell you, I was a lefty. No, I'm only kidding. Shooting also 4 yards.
Yeah, shooting, and I'm still no scoring. He's brilliant, honestly. He's got huge ability. He's been brilliant for us. I think I needed to. I think Shamal could do it. Shamal could do it, to be fair to him. But I needed to bring a keeper in that was good with the ball at his feet, because I knew how I wanted to play this year. I knew how we were going to play this year, and it's massive. It's absolutely huge in the modern game in terms of trying to keep the ball. circulation of the ball. So he's been absolutely huge. It's not just the clean sheets. I think with Jerome, I think he brings a lot more to the group than just the clean sheets. But clean sheets are massive, massive.
You'd ask for more from our attacking players after kind of last week's interview. We've obviously seen that today. Been working on that during the week.
It's kind of an area we always work on. So it's probably more about making them more aware that we need to do better, and opposed to doing more in the park. You can't really do any more than what we're doing. And we've been saying for weeks, somebody's going to take a hammer in, because I think 17 shots at goal tonight.
I actually had that feeling in the early doors.
Aye, and it was just, and I just think it's going to click at some point as well. You're just going to have, you can look at some results over the years, 4-0 and they've had 5 shots. We've had 17 shots and it's 2-0. I just think the forward, re-emphasising that with the forward players, making them more aware of it, getting them to take more responsibility, more accountability for that, turning their draws into wins. We've lost 1 game of football in 16 games. We've had 8 clean sheets out of 16 games. If we can just flip that a wee bit, there's a lot of more twists and turns to come. But if you'd say to me at the start of the year, Gaffer, like, we're going to have 8 clean sheets out of 16 games and you're going to lose 1 game, I would have took that all day long. And I don't know, we must be hitting a bit of a record at Livingston at home now, we know. Has anybody looked into that? If you haven't looked into it, you two need the sack. You should be asking me these questions. No, but it was one of the players I actually said it today in the changing room, because we do kind of wee team talk as a group and stuff like that, and one of them had come up with saying, we're unbeaten at home this year in the league. We've only lost 1 game, that's pretty obvious, but somebody had piped up and said that might be a start. Maybe Jen will know. Jen will know. She's not used to winning games of football here.
That's going to go out as well.
Who's she got this week? Borough.
Your favourite opponent?
Play them every second week.
Chipper will be there, don't worry. Chipper will come and watch you. David, it's been the perfect start. It's a big 8 kind of days. Obviously we've got 3rd place, 4th place. We've got Airdrie on Tuesday night first and foremost though.
Yeah, Airdrie Tuesday night, it's not going to be an easy game. These are the games that are sticky. This isn't going to be an easy game. I don't think Reece and Airdrie are a million miles away. I just think they've hit a lot of negative momentum, and I had that last year and it's hard to come out of it. They've got a big game tomorrow. I think we put a wee bit of pressure on Falkirk. I don't really like talking about Falkirk or other teams because it's about us, but put a wee bit of pressure on Falkirk now. They were, I think, with the Hamilton in the Friday night, we had the Saturday game. Do you remember that one? No, it was Hamilton Falkirk on the Friday night.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And we were in. Do you know what I mean? So you're looking at that Falkirk now. They've got a wee bit of a gap between us and them, but they're going away to probably, I would argue, bar this place, one of the most difficult away venues in the league. Morton, Ayr United, and obviously the
home of the Set Fair Arena. You did?
Yeah, home of the Set Fair Arena. So it's a big game for them tomorrow, a tough game for them. And then obviously we've got Airdrie away, then we've got Ayr United here. So all big games, just concentrate in the next game, try and pick the 3 points up. But huge credit to the players, and I want to thank the fans. I thought the fans were terrific.